So I ran out of water yesterday. Like, I drink water. That's what I drink. I drink water. Like, when I get groceries, I will get 4 gallons of spring water from Meyer. It's just the best water, and that's what I drink. Like, I don't drink pop, soda, whatever you call it. I don't drink coffee. I drink Gatorade after workouts. I drink milk with like protein drinks, but outside of that, I drink water. Yesterday I ran out of water, and I was going to go to the grocery store, but I booked myself. I booked myself for the day, guys. Between recordings by myself and with other people, yesterday I recorded 8 videos, and I told my dad I'd meet up with him, hang out for a little bit. We did that. Guys, I barely had time for lunch, for dinner. Like 12 o'clock midnight came around. I was exhausted, and I was like, I can't get groceries, no water. So today it's like 5:20, and I'm finally getting groceries. I'm gonna get water. I will stop being dehydrated. No, but I've been drinking like juice and Gatorade, stuff like that. There's water in that. I just thought it was funny. Like, I'm gonna die of thirst. But guys, can you believe it? It's like 5:20 something, and it's this dark outside. I've never thought about it before, but I don't understand daylight savings time. I'm just putting it out there. I don't get it. The day is already getting shorter. Like, it's becoming nighttime quicker already without turning the clocks back. So when we do turn the clocks back, it gets darker even quicker. So I just don't get it. I'm sure there's a lot of science behind it. You guys don't need to explain it. I'm sure it's great. I think it was because of the farmers or something. I'm sure it's great. But for me, as a general person, I don't get it. Because I like having more light. I like having a little more light in these videos, and I'll probably turn on the light in a minute. But I just can't believe how dark it is so early. It makes it feel later. But got more time to do stuff at night. Okay, guys, really quick. Yesterday, I uploaded a Flyboys video, and it went up pretty late. It went up at like 8:30 my time Eastern, and a lot of you may have missed it. So if you missed it, it is there. Flyboys is there. I'll probably put an annotation in this video. But I was really happy with how it came out. You know, I kept talking about this safe room, and we finally made it, and I love how it turned out. I did some stuff with the cactus farm. So if you haven't seen it, check it out, and hopefully live stream tomorrow. Hopefully a little live stream. Maybe a little more Flyboys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, as I usually do. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Guys, actually, I just went to my Twitch page. I'm at 23,995 followers, 5 away from 24,000. Once we hit 25,000, I'm doing a $20 Steam gift card giveaway. So if you're not already following me on Twitch, feel free to do that. It's free. It notifies you when I go live. Yeah, doing a lot of giveaways there. And I've mentioned this in other videos, but I know a lot of people watch. Some people watch this Tuesday Evening Drive and not some of my other videos. So I want to mention it in different series so everyone catches it. Yes. So, dude, if you're new to this series, what I do is Tuesdays, I will on Twitter say, what do you want me to talk about? You give me the questions, you give me the topics, and I talk about them. It's a beautiful thing. It's great. Let's do this. And another thing, like, I'm not too happy with this mic quality. I bought this lapel mic. I'm not too happy with it, but I'm going to mess with the settings. Hopefully it sounds a little better. My brother gave me an idea to change the EQ a little bit, so we'll see. But first question was from that gamer guy, and he was saying, you got any tips for a new YouTuber? And there are so many things to consider, so many tips that I could give, But I'll just talk about a few things. Maybe you've all heard a lot of this stuff before, but I'll still go over it because I think it's a very common question. It's something that a lot of people want to know. Because I've been doing YouTube for, I think, 4 years. And I'm by no means the best, but I've learned a lot, and I want to share that. One of the things that I've mentioned before is if you're starting a YouTube channel and you want to have growth and you want people to have videos that they just can't wait to see the next one, you got to do something different. It's tough because a lot of times when people start up a YouTube channel, they're inspired by people, and that's an awesome thing. But sometimes, I'm guilty of this as much as anyone else, but a lot of times you're inspired by that person, and their style and their characteristics kind of rub off on you, and you're tempted to do things similar to them. The only problem is, usually when you're inspired by someone, they have more viewers, more followers, and their viewers are used to that from them. The point I'm getting at is you gotta do your own thing. You gotta figure out what your thing is, and you gotta do things differently. You can't do whatever everyone else is doing. Like, maybe there's more room, maybe there's still room for more people just doing Let's Plays where you hop into a world, you gather resources, you build things. Like, maybe there's still room, but, like, it's becoming so saturated and so many people are doing it to where I think people are starving for something different. I don't know what that is for you, but if you can make things different, even if it's like making certain graphics or sound effects or I don't know the theme of your world, just make it different. Like, you've just seen millions and millions of people, start up this new world. Hey, I got this new world. We're going to start out by punching wood and gathering resources. You just see it so much. So you got to just figure out how you're going to differentiate yourself from everyone else. Another thing, if you got to figure out, do you want this to be your hobby, something you do for fun, or do you want to try to make it big, try to make it a career? If that's the case, be prepared for the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. And I could sugarcoat it and say it's the easiest thing. It's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. And for me, it's something I learn every day. Every day I learn how difficult it really is to be successful. Like, I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. My brother is, one of the most prominent names in Minecraft and YouTube, and I've gained tons of great friends and awesome YouTubers as friends, and I consider myself so fortunate to have made these friendships and everything, and I've been given a lot of opportunities for servers to be on that usually translates to a lot of views and subscribers. And it's, I attribute a lot of it to a lot of the success that I've had. At the same time, I'm still not even close to where I'd like to be. And I know, it might sound greedy or whatever, but when you're thinking about a career, you're thinking about something that you wanted to sustain for a long time. So you gotta be more, you just have to have more than you expect. You never know how long it's gonna last. So with YouTube, it's just tough. Like, and a lot of changes they make, usually when they make changes, like, numbers go down for people. So you got to figure out new ways to counteract that and get better. So this question turned out to be a very long answer. I haven't even scratched the surface. The bottom line is, do something different. Do something you absolutely love. When you gain your audience, be passionate about them. Like, that's what keeps me going. Like, I care about you guys, and when I get the messages from you that watching my videos is helping you through certain things in life and like benefiting your life, that's just huge for me. That's what keeps me going. So I think if you have a genuine care and concern for other people, then that's going to keep you going. Because in YouTube, you get discouraged from time to time, and when you got people supporting you like that, and you really care about them, that it keeps you going. Wow, that was a long answer. Whew. Oh, I hope it helped. But just do your best. That's all you can do. Do your best. Have fun. Be passionate. Watch my brother's latest Flyboys video, actually. He talks about passion. It was very, very good there. Next question was from Orange Duck Lips. I think that was the name. Orange Duck Lips. They said, what did Orange Duck Lips say? Oh no. I'm forgetting what Orange Duck Lips said. Am I going to have to come back to it? No. I'm going to remember this. Orange Duck Lips. I'm going to have to come back. AJ Rockboy, if you won $1 billion, would you quit YouTube? No. That's a great question. I had to think about it, and I was happy that my answer was no, because if I won $1 billion, I probably wouldn't have to worry about, having a career and saving up, because I think with $1 billion, you can be comfortable, live in a nice, middle of the road house, have it paid off. You'd be able to support a wife, children. You'd be able to pay for their college, and you'd be able to live off of it as long as you don't live extravagantly. I think that's a problem a lot of people who win the lottery run into. They win a bunch of money, then they change their lifestyle to something extravagant, then they lose it all. As long as you live well below your means and just a normal life, don't go crazy, you can live off of that and have something to leave to your kids too. So the pressure to produce money from a career would be gone, but I love YouTube so much, I would continue it. I might not do as many videos, so it would free up more time to spend with family and friends, but I know I would keep doing it. So that was a really good question. Next question was Chief Sharebear. She said, I'm going to college, I'm having some health issues, and I'm thinking of leaving college, but having second thoughts. Any advice? Am I making the right decision? I don't know what situation you're in. I don't know what kind of health issues you're dealing with. But if you can walk, if you can still function, if you can do the work, even if it's painful, even if it's uncomfortable, I would recommend you stick with it, with school. Because the way the question is worded, it sounds like it's an option. Like you have the option to continue doing school even though you have health issues. If it's an option, and if, I don't know your situation, so don't take my advice if your doctor's saying you shouldn't. But if your doctor clears you that you can go to school, finish your coursework, do all that, I would recommend continuing, because that's how life goes. In life, we have goals. We'll set goals. You'll always set goals. And I don't know about for you, but for me, there's always something that that comes up. There's always something that tries to prevent you from doing it. The only way to be successful and to accomplish your goals is to push through and continue the course of whatever your goal is, despite the bad things that are happening. So, like I said, I don't know your exact situation, but, if you can walk, if you can, even if you can't walk. I've seen people go to college who are, in wheelchairs, and they do great. If you have the mental capacity to finish your coursework and on the side do whatever medication or therapy, whatever you need to do, I would recommend doing it if that's what you want to do. If you wanna get this degree, if it's the next step to where you want your life to be, I would recommend it. This is just take it as you want. Like I said, I don't know the whole situation, but for the little I know, I would recommend you continue if you're able to, and if your doctor says you can. Frostops had a great question. Joe, will there be a meetup? And I'll host it if need be. Dude, we need to do a meetup. We need to do a meetup. Like, maybe I'll make it a milestone for, like, I'm still looking for milestones to do for Twitch subscribers. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a meetup. Yeah. I'm still not sure yet. But just the fact that you asked and people keep asking, I gotta figure this out. I really want to. And it'd be cool to do it outside of Minecon. Just do like a private little thing for us. So I gotta do some research too, because like if you don't let a venue know ahead of time, like the police come and they kick you out. I've seen it. I've seen videos of it. It gets crazy. I don't want to cause problems. Orange duck lips. What did you ask? Was it about YouTube? Oh, I almost have it. I'm going to have to look it up. I can't believe this. This is the first time in a while I've had to look it up. I don't know why I forgot this one. Orange Duck Lips asked if I ever want to start a family. And actually, it's a good thing that I forgot and had to look it up, because I remembered I didn't turn the light on. Guys, it's so dark. Why is it so dark at 5 o'clock? If I've ever wanted to start a family, have a wife and kids, and yeah, I think I want to do that. Here's the thing, though. I'm 28 years old, and my whole life, I've always thought about getting married, having kids. I've always thought about that in the future tense. Like, I've always just thought about it, that's going to be down the road. Like, when I graduated high school, I was thinking, okay, yeah, wife and kids, but maybe in like 10 years or so. But the thing is, as every year went by, like, in the back of my mind, I think that thought always stayed there. So, let's say I turned 19. Yeah, 10 years down the road. Then I turned 20. Yeah, 10 years down the road. Then 21. Yeah, 10 years down the road. Like, I think that mentality just stayed with me in the back of my mind, because right now, I don't feel ready for, like, kids at least. Like, I'm ready to get married pretty soon. But as far as kids, I don't feel like I'm ready yet. I feel like, yeah, 10 years down the road. But 10 years down the road, I'll almost be 40. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to think that. Like, I just, I still feel young. But I've talked to my brother about it, and he knows that feeling. Like, it's just crazy to think not too long ago, we were in high school and college, and now we're like, John has a kid, and we're at the age where that's, what you do. I do have a desire to do that. But, I'm not seeing anybody, so it's not really going to happen, like, in the near future. But I am open to it. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's crazy because Like, I didn't really have these thoughts as much when I was younger, but sometimes I think, maybe if I stay single, like, I'd kind of be cool with it. Like, I like both. I've had relationships and I really enjoy it. I've been single and I really enjoy that too. So it's almost like a win-win situation. But I always have hoped for wife and kids someday. So hopefully that'll happen. But that's a great question. And maybe talk in the comments what you guys think. If you've if you've thought about it, if you prefer being single, or if you would one day like to have a family of your own. I think it's a cool question. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my Flyboys video yesterday if you missed it. I haven't been doing a lot of building lately, and I wanted to contribute to the team. So I think what I came up with in that video satisfies that. But guys, this is a long video. Thank you if you stuck with me. Hopefully see you at the live stream tomorrow, and I will talk to you later. See ya.